the broadcast with Amanda, Shandy, and Colleen. My name is Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is season 7, episode 33, episode number 203. Before we move on, happy International Women's Day, even though it's not actually International Women's Day.
But it was.
But it's this week.
In the near recent past.
I am happy to be recording this with two of the absolute greatest friends and women that I know. Aww. So props to you ladies.
Oh, happy Women's Day to you too.
Happy Women's Day.
I don't know if you guys read the Washington Post or not.
No.
But they had an article. They had an article yesterday for International Women's Day about how more women are than ever are single, and just like it was just talking about in general, and by more women than ever, it's 52%, and that includes just like Amanda, you're living with a partner, so you would be considered single. Like just means unmarried.
Right, unmarried.
Yes, that's what
unwed.
That's what my taxes say I am.
Right.
That's what your taxes say. You know, I spent so long doing those taxes like a month ago, and then I have never gone back to them to finish them. They're still sitting. They're still. I know. I did it. What was it? Right after we came back from Germany. Right after we came back from Germany.
It was
a month ago. It was a while ago. And the folder's still sitting on my kitchen counter on the countertop, and I'm like, I should finish these at some point.
We need a break. Taxes. We need a break.
We're just gonna take a little time out, maybe a little late March, early April.
Apart, lick our wounds, and we'll come back and see if there's anything to salvage here.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, as of the 2021 is where this data comes from. 52% of women are unmarried, and the Census Bureau has been tracking marital statuses since at least 1900, and that at that point only 7% of women were single. So,
wow,
rock on, ladies!
Look how far we've come.
Look what working towards economic equality will do for you.
They did. However, this goes on to say, while decades of changing norms around marriage and work have empowered women to carve their own paths, a stubborn wage gap continues to keep many women, especially single mothers, from enjoying the same economic gains as single men and married couples. Never married women earn just 92% of what never married men did last year, while they have 29% less wealth.
Wow.
So,
and that's like probably for white women.
Exactly.
Because if if you separate it out, it gets
I'm sure the story gets even sadder.
Yeah. I am sure it does, because it goes on a lot longer. There's also a song that came out this past week that the kids and I heard on Sirius XM. It's called Cinderella Snapped, and it's by a singer named Jax. She's that chick that had that Victoria's Secret song, or she did that 90s kids song where she like references all the 90s stuff. I don't know if you guys...
Sorry.
Okay.
I have never been hip to the music. Like, I've always been behind the times, or just, I don't know, living under a rock. So, and I think it's maybe getting worse as time goes on. So, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So the song is super fun. It's very like punk rock. Like it kind of sounds like an Avril Lavigne song, only like more intelligent.
I was gonna say like Avril Lavigne style.
It's kind of like if Alanis and Fiona made albums with their version of lyrics as in an Avril Lavigne like musical
as like a pop act.
Interesting.
Yes, it's
like
so it's about Cinderella. It tells the story of like, you know, fairy tale land, and Cinderella was waiting around for Prince Charming, and then she discovers him cheating on her with her stepsister, and then like, you know, she goes like, you know, plot twist, and then the chorus is, I don't need no prince to save me, I'm a goddamn CEO. Don't call me baby, equal pay me. I'm not doing this. I'm not singing it. I should be. I would play it, but I'm afraid that I'll get copyrighted, and I need to download this audio. So, Snow White said you tried to kiss her, so I'll just buy a brand new slipper and burn your castle down. And kids, that's how Cinderella snapped. It's super, super fun. And then the only other like verse worth like repeating right now, you can go listen to the song yourself, is she talks, when the smoke cleared, every girl in the whole land woke the fuck up and started making demands. Rapunzel shaved their head, so there was nothing to climb on. Jasmine made out with Mulan. Sleeping Beauty sued the dude who kissed her while she was asleep. And Ariel was confident without any feet. Tiana went and got a biomedical degree, and Beauty realized that she was the beast.
Nice.
I love it. It's so much fun. I've been putting it on and like dancing around to it just for like quick adrenaline rushes for the last 2 days.
Nice.
Anyway, I've had zero going on with me, so I thought that I would just talk about songs. The end.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. How are you guys?
Good.
Sitting on the floor. Floor office is back.
Floor office.
Yes. What's up with floor office? You have guests or?
No, just, coworker needed the office. So, and we can't be in there at the same time because apparently me talking into a computer is distracting.
I guess I could say that. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. So here we are.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Here we are. Oh, cool. How's it going with you, Shandy Pants?
Good. I realized that last week I completely forgot to mention that Frank got a new job and it is working with me.
Yay!
Yay!
So we went from not always even working in the same state, let alone city, to working in the same building. But it's been pretty fucking great.
So he's officially has started?
Yeah. He started on Monday and I think it's going really well, and I think he like really likes it, and it's like exciting, and it's really cool. Yeah,
I love the idea of you like commuting to work together,
I know!
and like walking into the office together. And
I know.
I love it. It like brings me such joy to think about.
And I think when I was younger, maybe it was like more important to me that we each sort of like have our own things, and so I think this is coming at like a good time also in our life where I'm like, I actually really enjoy like us like working together, and it's cool. Like also it's a French speaking environment because he's going to be teaching French. So that's really cool for him. It's the first time since we moved to the US that he's had that, which is funny because I've had that for the past like 11 years, but he hasn't. Crazy. And like, so to be able to like just exist in his native language, during the day is like, I think pretty cool. I think that kind of like took him by like he wasn't even thinking about that as like a thing that was going to happen, and I think he's been really enjoying it. So,
that's great.
Yeah,
that is so great.
Yeah, so that's the news.
Congratulations to Frank.
Yeah,
very exciting. And like you guys have had a lot of years of doing your own thing, and not even being in the same city and state. So like. I feel like natural evolution of Shandy and Frank.
Yes.
Frandy?
Yeah.
What's your couple name?
I like Frandy.
I felt like Frandy.
Sounds very American.
I mean, I guess we could just say Lomperlays.
Also, yeah.
But not as fun.
Not as fun. Yeah.
Not as fun.
Yeah. No, yeah. So it's been fun. It's also like I think it's gonna also like have a really positive impact just on like life in general here, because it's just much easier to like make friends and like really sort of like feel like we live here when we both like fully live here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see
and aren't
that.
Just like traveling between places all the time, and
feels a little more like this is real, this is home, and less transient.
Definitely. Yay! So so that's the news.
Nice. Well, I'm excited for you guys.
Me too. That's great news.
Me too.
Woohoo! Some quick announcements before we move on or whatever. The Yellow Jacket season 2 trailer came out. Amanda shared that with us today.
Oh boy, is it a doozy.
So excited. I have to rewatch. I am super busy all of the time because I also have changed jobs, but that is a story for another time. I am super busy all of the time. However, I really need to prioritize rewatching season 1 for the third time.
That takes a lot of mental fortitude. I don't know if I could do that. I think I might just hope they have a very good previously on last season on. I am banking on that.
I'm there with you, Amanda.
I watched it at least twice. I mean, I'm
too squeamish for such things.
Yeah. No, I thought when I watched the preview, I had that thought of like, oh, it'd be so much fun to rewatch it till I get ready. And then I was like, I don't think I can do that. Hopefully, I'll just have to go back and look at a good article that summarized it.
That's it. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to do it because I have to do the second follow-up platelet donation thing or whatever.
So that'll help you out.
So like
it's like 3
that's
solid
not
hours,
on Netflix. Right, exactly. That's not on Netflix, and that's all they had. But I think I'm just gonna bring like one of the kids' iPads and
nice. Yeah.
Do like a free trial on there or something. Or I mean, I have to reactivate anyway, but I was hoping to do it like further into the season. But I think I will just set the iPad up on their little screen, ledge thingy, and bang out 3 episodes.
That's what she said.
And it looks like, and I didn't go back to confirm this or not, but it looks like you might be able to also stream it on Paramount Plus, because the end part of the trailer is like Paramount Plus with Showtime, or like Showtime on Paramount Plus. It's like the same way. It's sort of like FX
Paramount
on Hulu, Plus? Like that kind of thing.
Yes,
that is sort of the impression.
Did you just say Netflix on Hulu?
At FX.
Oh,
so like American Horror Story is on. Yeah, like American Horror Story is an FX show, but it streams on Hulu.
Okay. Yeah, and it's like they're branded as such, so it's like when the show starts, like the ID that comes
can.
Up.
I think you can. Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, they're all the same parent company, so I suppose that was only a matter of time.
Yes.
We are steadily coming full circle back to cable.
I hope so.
That's what I mean. That
idea.
I'm telling you.
I know.
And like, as all these streamers become more and more and more expensive, buy yourself a digital antenna for like $70.
You have said this before, and I always forget.
And I'm
to write it down.
I'm gonna keep saying it.
Okay, I'm gonna write it.
Yeah, all the people that got Sling TV back in 2009 are like, ha.
Yep, Sling, YouTube TV. It's like all those things. They are a fraction of the price.
Wow.
And you get all the content. You just got to watch some commercials.
Okay.
I don't mind commercials. I know that like some people truly cannot deal with the commercials. It doesn't bother me.
I like the mental break.
Yeah, like
you said digital
phone
antenna.
Digital antenna. So then it's like, you're just getting whatever broadcast your antenna, like whatever you're in range of, but like the bunny ears, but it's like
but at least if you're watching live TV.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's watching it's live television without cable.
All right.
Yes. Okay, so that happened. Go watch that, guys, if you haven't yet. Super, super fun. Not super fun. I'm sorry. That I misspoke. Eagerly anticipating.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what else? Oh, next week we're going to be talking about Now and Then and Stand By Me. Super excited to watch those. I'm going to watch them this weekend. I am looking forward to, especially to Now and Then. Was it one of you guys who sent me a screen cap or a meme that involved Now and Then recently? I think it was my sister, Caitlin. I think it was my sister, because I was just like, oh, that's so funny. I have to watch this show, next week. It's everywhere. And then we will be, and I think we were said last week we'd be live for the patrons this week. That did not work out. I truly apologize. It was actually my fault. So on March 21st, we will 100% be live for the patrons. We'll and then we will be off on Tuesday, March 28th. So that is our upcoming schedule for March. Hooray. And then was April when we said we were going to do Handmaid's Tale? Do we still want to do that? I guess.
I don't know. I don't know if I can. I think we'll have to sort of figure out Yellow Jackets and Handmaid's Tale. Like, I don't think I can do that to my soul.
I know. I know. But Shandy's watched it. She said it
I mean, that's
cool.
fine.
But I get it.
It
physically
I'm
depresses
fine
me.
if we
so
don't.
If I need to like lose weight or something, I'll volunteer as tribute to watch Handmaid's Tale. So I'm like too sick to my stomach for 13 episodes straight. But I'm just kidding. Bad joke. It's International Women's Day week. Come on, Colleen. Don't make jokes like that.
National Women's Day week. I like that.
Episode title?
Episode title. She says with a half of a glass of mimosa in her hand.
I like it. It's a very pale pink. That's my kind of mimosa.
Yes, I just like that little splash of the cranberry juice. It takes the edge off the taste of the mimosa, of the champagne or the prosecco, but not so tart.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. When you guys see the picture day pictures of Zach, whenever we get them back, that child dressed in what he called a Marco Island outfit. He is in like a salmon colored shirt, bright salmon colored shirt. He's in between sizes right now. So the small was too tight for him, but the medium hangs off of him like a t-shirt, but it's a colored shirt. And then he wore like the Bahama greenish blue, you know what I'm talking about? Like those aqua colored shorts with it. I have a picture.
Oh, yes.
I will text it to you guys. But Jay, he came out and Jay was just like, no, you can't wear that. And he was like, but
he's
I
like the bad
to.
guy in any like 90s high school
100%
rom-com.
Yes. Or in a college movie, graduated to the dorky kid.
He's with James Spader in any John Hughes movie.
Yes, exactly. But I just texted you guys the picture. This it makes it look more orange than it is. It's actually quite like magenta salmon in person. It's
my gosh. He looks pretty cute. That's a very nice shirt. I like this shirt.
Oh,
yeah,
that is.
He picked it out himself.
I like that shirt. He's got style.
Yes.
I like it.
I think the shirt size looks okay. I was expecting much more like, I don't know.
If you see the difference between the two sizes, it's quite jarring. Because like the small barely made it over his belly.
Which I suppose at that age is no longer cute.
No,
it's babies, the belly sticking out is adorable.
Yeah.
Oh, super cute. But yeah.
Anyway, was a good choice.
Yeah,
very cute picture.
I think he looks great. Go Zach. Yes. Maybe in addition to guiding us through meditations, he can also give us fashion advice, because I'm telling you, this kid is developing a very good personal style. I am here for it.
Thank you. He truly is. I like that he is not embarrassed, or like he dresses how he wants to dress. It's spectacular.
Yeah. You know what? That's going to get you very far in this world. Keep doing it.
Yes, I agree. Okay. So this week I have an Am I the Asshole that I am trying to pull up on the big computer, which is why I was vamping. And then I realized, so the post itself got deleted, but the screen caps are all in Twitter. And what I'm trying to do is load the bookmarks of where I saved it. Okay. Got it. Just as I said that, it came on. Amazing.
Excellent.
The International Women's Day Week miracle.
An International Women's Day Week miracle. I gotta write that down. International Women's Day Week. Okay. All right. So the header is, am I the asshole for expecting my partner to pay half of my hospital bill? So just on that title alone, what do you guys think that is about?
Abortion? Maybe you don't have a hospital bill for that. Giving birth?
Yes.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, the answer is no.
I'm just going to read it. Okay. All right. Coming here as a last resort because I genuinely think this problem could be the end of my marriage.
Oh, dear.
Also, throwaway account because my husband is a frequent Redditor. My husband, 35-year-old male, and I, 32-year-old female, welcomed our first baby 3 months ago. We've been married 7 years and decided it was time to expand our family. Everything was going well, and we were in our little newborn bubble of bliss until the hospital bills came. Both my husband and I have jobs, and everything is fine. Everything financially is split 50-50, but we've always kept our money separate with the exception of a joint account for bills. Throughout the duration of my pregnancy, I plan to go for an unmedicated natural birth with as little intervention as possible. That was until I hit the 24-hour mark of labor. I caved and got the epidural, which I was open to having if needed.
Oh my gosh.
My husband had no problem with it, even encouraged it. When the bill came, he brought it to me. Right?
Also not his thing to have an opinion about.
Right, exactly. When the bill came, he brought it to me to pay all $8,000 plus after insurance from my own personal savings. Sorry, that was a long pause for something that was just parentheses after insurance, close parentheses from my insurance, my personal savings. I asked why. He said, "You're the one that couldn't hold out for a few more hours and jacked up the bill with all your meds and an extra night's stay. And he shouldn't have to pay for all of my extra requests. If I wanted luxury, I should expect to pay for it."
Oh, what? You do not stay with this person.
At this point, I was like, divorce. Whatever is coming next, divorce is the answer.
Yeah. It sucks that it took them 7 years and a kid to figure this out. But I mean, really, he should pay 100% of it because she did all of the actual physical labor. So,
Shandy, that is what 95% of the comments in Reddit said. See? You're scared of Reddit, but really you belong in this thing.
These are your people.
Okay. Hold on though. It gets fucking worse.
Oh no. How?
Okay. I was stunned and flipped out, but I'll spare you those details. He refuses to budge, calling me a princess for expecting him to pay for, quote, all the extra add-ons, close quote.
Nope.
I requested in the hospital. This is by far the biggest issue I've had in our 14-year-long relationship. I'm so lost on where to go from here. I gave in and I paid the $8,000 bill, but since then, we haven't been talking much, and honestly, I just feel disrespected. Do I have the right to feel this way, or is it just hormones? Am I the asshole for expecting him to contribute towards the cost of my childbirth? Would I be the asshole for considering leaving him? And then she adds like an edit to add thing, because I guess there were questions. The issue here has nothing to do with money. We both work at high positions within our companies. We're able to live a comfortable lifestyle. We're very blessed in that regard. Our joint account is the majority of our income. So she literally was just making her pay her personal savings. I should add my husband is a bit of a tightwad who was 100% planning on paying the bill from our joint account until the epidural unexpectedly came into play. Money's not the issue here. It's all about the disrespect.
Yeah. And also a side note, why did this cost $8,000 after insurance? Fuck America.
They probably have the high deductible because they're young and healthy, and they probably just had like that high deductible plan where you have, like a high out-of-pocket plan or whatever. However, does anybody want to know what the luxuries were?
I do.
Oh God.
So somebody asked, like, what were the extra add-ons? And she replied, my epidural, I made it 24 hours. I surely could have lasted 14 more. The lactation consultant, he said I didn't read enough books. The nursery fee, he said it's our baby, so the baby should have stayed in the room with us no matter how sleep deprived we were. An extra night's stay.
Is that not equally his fault then?
Right? Yeah, an extra night's stay. Right? Probably at home sleeping, let's be honest. But we're not done. The extra night stay at the hospital, it was suggested by the nurse to help me recover because I had been laboring for 38 hours with no sleep. And then any food that I ate, he said I should have packed snacks because I knew that it could have been a long process.
Oh, also, my God.
The postpartum supplies, he said that she should have brought her own. Like, she should have brought her own fucking iced diapers. Like, come on. No. And then when
why shouldn't he have brought his own for her? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
This dude sucks so fucking hard.
Also, anything that he's saying could have been brought from home is stuff that he could have brought from home.
Yeah, he could have gone out and bought her shit.
You shouldn't have to pay for that. The hospital should be giving you that stuff. So like that's a non-starter.
I kind of wonder if they live in a red state.
That's true. That's true.
That never came into that. There's thousands.
Liberal
of
bubble here.
Liberal bubble. So there's 5,400 comments. I scrolled down a bit, but I did not get nearly through all 5,000. So I don't know if where do you live or, I don't know if that came into play. It wasn't like upvoted enough to like be in the top. However, there's more.
Oh no.
This dude had so many problems with the fact that she didn't just pop out a kid in an hour. They gave the baby a blood test that she requested because she has a condition a medical condition that runs in her family, a blood condition. So she wanted the baby's blood tested. So he wanted her to pay for that because it was her request and her family.
Oh yeah, they definitely. I feel like they definitely live in a red state if these things weren't like addressed with her OBGYN before the baby's even born.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And then she says, after listing this out, I'm now realizing how stupid it was that I would think that I'm in the wrong here. Girl, you are not in the wrong. This dude fucking sucks.
Well, and here's my question. Like, usually people don't just like start sucking really hard overnight. You're welcome, Matt. Realize. So
but
like
they could try, they could learn.
It's a gradual, education. Lots of practice.
You gotta work those jaw muscles up. I mean, it's like any other muscle.
But like, are we in agreement that this guy was probably kind of a tool before?
Yes. And there's this
is like a very strong 180. I don't know how.
Right.
It's like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation.
She said that he's always been a tightwad. So there's a bunch of comments and she never responds to like any of them that are speculating like there had to have been red flags, but when you don't have like kids or there's no stakes, you just kind of brush them off. Like, a light example would be like, my partner never puts their socks in the laundry. I'm always putting the socks away. And then like it graduates into something like bigger and bigger and bigger. And then finally they're pissed at you because there's like shit all over the house. It's theirs. Stuff like that. And then
also
somebody else had said in the comments that sometimes people who are abusive like this will wait until they think the woman is trapped and can't get out and they can go full-fledged asshole.
Yeah. Oh. And now they have a kid. I do have to wonder though too, that it's interesting that they had a kid 7 years in, which is, it doesn't actually mean anything. I just always remember hearing that 7 is like an important
7
year.
is the 7-year itch.
Yeah. It's a make or break a lot of times. So maybe they were like trying to save their relationship with a kid.
Well, Jay and I had all those problems and it was 7 years into our relationship and we noted it was the 7. Yeah.
Yeah. 7-year itch.
Huh. So, actually, we had eaten 7 years together.
Well, that was your like.
Congratulations!
I feel like
you made it.
In the make or break.
Wait a minute. I was like, it's gonna be 9 this year. She's gonna be 2.
That's because you guys met the year of your Saturn return. So, really,
I thought Saturn return was 28.
No, I thought it was like 30. That 30-year mark, because Saturn returns every 30 years, or whatever.
I always heard it was 28, but I heard this when I was 28. So maybe I just I heard and believed what I wanted to believe. Continue. Anyway, neither here nor there.
Well, now I got to Google it. Return. What year is the Saturn return? These periods are estimated to occur roughly at the ages of 27 to 31, 56 to 60, and 84 to 90. So there you go. We were both right.
It's a range.
As it should be for International Women's History Month. Women helping women.
Woo! Matt, do not explain Saturn, the return of Saturn to us. We don't.
No, please don't. We're not asking you to do that, friend.
Anyway, I was dying to share that one with you guys because I thought that was absolutely friggin' share worthy, and that dude sucks, right? Like just the worst.
The worst.
I just feel really bad for that woman. Like,
yeah.
Like,
that's rough.
Well, it sounds like she has more money left in savings, and somebody was like, "Hey, when you file for child support, you need to add that $8,000 on."
Seriously.
And just add that to like sue him for it or something. At the very least, he should have paid half. But again, it should have come out of their joint account.
Yes.
The baby is joint them.
Right, exactly. And I mean, like, I do, I kind of like the whole idea of like sort of like separate, keeping some money separate. Frank and I have never done that, but I like it. Like the older I get, the more I'm like, I could see why that would be like a really cool thing to do. But like, what do you do? Like, so I'm thinking, since this is medical, obviously the baby is both them, but like, what do you do if like he breaks his leg? So is that just on him to like pay those medical expenses?
Yes, somebody was like,
well, and it's also like, whose insurance does the baby go on, and then
who claims the baby every year? Oh no, they're married, so they jointly claim it.
Yeah,
but
you know what I mean? Like, what if
who claims the baby, who pays for the baby's medical expenses?
Right. No, but not even the baby's medical expenses. I'm literally thinking about like this. So this, like, dude, what if he, heaven forbid, were to get like some sort of, disease or something? So now is it expected that like, okay, you can pay for your own treatment then? Like you know what I mean? Like that seems
she totally should.
Odd,
like, let's say he gets like kidney stones, she should totally fucking make fun of him. Let's say that he breaks his leg and needs like anesthesia for surgery. Like she should make him pay the whole fucking anesthesia bill and beyond. Like,
that's where it gets to like, I'm confused about, but she should also just like not be with him anymore.
Yeah.
And
the comment that was the most upvoted on here, which had 15,800 upvotes. That's how big this thread got.
That's gotta feel good.
Oh my.
I know, right? So it was a paragraph, but I think the part that got the upvotes was, since he's not paying for the consequence of having sex with you, sounds like sex is a luxury that he can't afford.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Anyway,
ooh, yeah.
The fucking worst.
That's awful.
Yeah. I hope this post was made 6 days ago. I hope that in those 6 days she has kicked him out of the house or gone to live with her family with that baby. Baby should be nowhere near that shithead.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
I kind of also wondered if like, he was like some kind of like evangelical or something that believed like, stupid shit like that.
Could be.
I don't know. Anyway. Girl, toast to you on International Women's Day week.
Yes, indeed.
You get that independence. But anyway, that was kind of all I had. Quick little anecdote of outrage.
That's good.
Yeah. Legit.
Yeah.
It's a good one for outrage.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we will do the feedback and the Master She Said. All right, we're back. We're ready to get into the feedback. Our first bit of feedback is from the Facebook group, and that is, oh my gosh, I said this was episode 203, and Shandy wrote 303 because you are correct.
Right, and I thought you said that, but then I thought I heard you wrong, so I didn't want to like interrupt and be like, well, actually. So yeah, well, 303.
No, I wrote it down wrong. So super happy I saw this. Woo, 303, yay. All right.
Right, we're 300 and no, sorry, let me take it back. We're 103 episodes ahead of the Arcade, not 3 episodes.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Still the only ones wishing each other congratulations. Okay. Ooh, before I do Mandy's, Mike had texted me some feedback the other day. He said regarding our Wednesday episode, Westfield is the town the creator of the Addams Family is from. And that's also where the Watcher house is. It's a super expensive and nice neighborhood. So the Watcher was that, the thing, and I watched the series on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Very creepy.
The thing that I won't watch her.
Yeah, no. I won't watch her. Watch her, I don't even know her.
Is what the stalker should have said.
Yes.
Yes. Way to lay on that.
All right. Mandy says, my girls had two American dog. Mandy says, my girls had two American Girl dolls each, only because I never did, and I really wanted a Samantha. They've grown out of playing with them. Mackenzie loves to take jabs at me for being born in the late 1900s.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's true.
Yeah.
That's
Just
not wrong.
Sounds very odd when you say it like that, but yeah.
Jessica says, I'm cracking up. I know. I'm just gonna steamroll over that because I'm not ready to. I don't want to revisit that again because it makes me feel like old. And I was in Fort Mill, South Carolina, with my sisters last weekend, and at one point, one of my sisters was staring at me really funny, and I was just like, "What?" She's like, "I found your gray hair sticking out," and I was like, "Shut up." They always like to tease me because they think that they have more grays than me, which they do, but
well, there you go.
My hair is darker, so it shows more. Anyway, Jessica says, I'm cracking up at Zachary doing the your mom jokes. As someone that did a 6-hour road trip to and from Cleveland, Ohio with 3 guys in their late 20s, trust me, they'll never grow out of it. Awesome.
That was really funny.
Your mama.
Just something about your mom joke coming from somebody his age just makes it so much more funny.
Just wise beyond his years.
Well, he's like he leads meditations.
Yeah, wise beyond his years. That includes a sense of humor.
He leads meditations. He dresses like an old man on the beach. And he makes mama jokes to his teacher.
Casually drops.
You know what? That's someone I want to be friends with. It's my kind of person.
It's my son. And then finally, Matt says, you want another we're old moment? No, Matt, I just said I did it. I found out that Jennifer Coolidge was younger than we are now when she first played Stifler's mom.
Yeah, that blew my mind. Yeah. I'm not prepared to, but I don't know what that. I don't know if that says something about us and our age, or more about like how she's always looked a certain age to me. Yeah.
She's always looked the exact same. Like she's
she's always looked the exact same, like 56.
Yes,
whether she was 35 or whatever the fuck age she actually is now. I don't know.
She's had such a career renaissance lately that at some point I actually did have that thought. You know what it was? It was when that movie she did with Jennifer Lopez that's on Netflix where she's the mother-in-law. She did a movie with J-Lo. It's a rom-com. Josh Duhamel is like the groom.
She was
in
a Christmas movie.
Yeah, man, this sounds like a rom-com by numbers. It's like, I get Josh Duhamel, Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah.
Well, whatever. Josh, I believe Josh Duhamel replaced either like Armie Hammer or somebody else who was originally cast in the role, and he was like, it was like one of those like, yikes, we need to get a new actor stat. And Josh Duhamel, like, it was like production had already started and he had to step in.
There's a Hollywood closet of handsome white men.
Yes, which is J-Lo's type.
Yeah, just go rent one. It's like Rent the Runway, but it's just like good-looking white men in Hollywood.
Yeah, well, I think it's just called central casting. But
yeah, I believe I have heard that. Yeah,
but that's J-Lo's movie persona type. Yeah. But no, they were talking about how she was playing J-Lo's mother-in-law, but she was actually only like 7 years older than her in real life. And I think that's the moment where I was like, wait a second, if she's only like 58 now, and American Pie came out like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, then
20 years ago,
that
means ish.
No,
wait, how old are we? 22 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, we were.
I was in high school.
Pie.
We were in high school.
I know.
Yeah.
Saw it in the theater.
Like 22, 21.
Right. But anyway, that's when I realized that I was like, oh, gosh, if she was this age then, she would be like 70 now. But she's not.
Right.
It came out in 1999.
No, I was younger than we were younger than I thought. What do I keep saying? We're all the same age.
You know what it is?
Except for Amanda, who's a couple months younger.
I think American Pie 2. American Pie 2, I think, came out when we were in college.
Yes.
I think that's what we're thinking of. American Pie 2 came out in 2001. We were still in high school.
Oh, so maybe it was the third one. When did the third one come out?
The third one came out while I was working at the movie theater, and I definitely worked at the movie theater in college. That came out in 2000 and hold on, it's spinning 2003. So that came out when we were only sophomores in college. No, in between freshman and.
Well, I guess that makes me feel a little younger.
It was August 1st, 2003. So it came out right before sophomore year of college started.
Okay. Nice. Well.
So
I guess that feels a little good because it felt like it came out when we were older. So I suppose in some way that's better. I don't know. That's what I'm going to tell myself.
Yeah. Go with your gut.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I'm still younger.
Yes. A couple months.
Okay. Well, now let's look up how old Jennifer Coolidge is because we're on a roll here at this point. Like, how can we not just look it up?
Yeah.
We may as well.
We're utterly derailed. Let's keep going.
We are. Okay. While that's pulling up, I liked doing the That's What She Said, switching it up and doing it at the end of the feedback last week. So let's do, she's 61 years old. So in 1999, she was, I don't know, 61 minus 23. I don't know, young. Okay. We have a voicemail from Maggie. Let's play that.
She's 38.
38.
Oh, Lordy. Okay, well, only a year younger than us. She's still Amanda's age when she was
Amanda's
my age. Yeah, that's fine.
There you go. You could be Stifler's mom. You've got it going on.
Perfect.
Like Stacy's mom. Okay, we've got a voicemail from Maggie. Let's hear what she has to say.
Hey, Amanda, Shandy, and Colleen. It's Maggie. I've got some feedback. Thank you for suggesting Wednesday. That was a very fun watch. I watched that like a week. It was great. With the stuff about cut flowers, I have never heard the change the water every day. But what I do when I get myself flowers is I put sugar in the water, and that seems to help them grow. So I actually just got myself some flowers today. So yeah, I love buying myself flowers these days. There is also a flower CSA near me that I think I'm going to do this spring because I love getting flowers. And it's my friend knows the person. It's her dream to have a flower farm, and this is how she does it. You guys talked about American Girl dolls, and I never got one because I had mean parents. And when I was 10, they made me choose between getting my ears pierced and getting an American Girl doll. I chose my ears pierced, but I am still bitter and salty about having to make that decision at 10. I think I did make the right choice, but why couldn't I have gotten an American Girl doll? My cousins had them. Why couldn't I? So yeah, still just a tiny bit bitter about that. Can you tell? So yeah, I'm looking forward to rewatching Now and Then, watching Stand By Me for the first time. I've not watched either, so I'll hopefully have some feedback for you soon. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
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 Hey, Maggie, if you still want an American Girl doll, I heard that Mandy has 4 of them laying around right now.
There you go. I also got my ears pierced at age 10.
No way. I got mine pierced. Remember. I was younger. I was like 3 or 4 or 5.
Oh wow. I was like scared too.
I made it. Yeah. I wanted them though.
No, I was scared to get my ears pierced, and my aunt took me when I was 10 and kind of like nicely made me, and I'm glad she did.
Nice.
Oh,
good. My aunt's mom was like a registered nurse, and she had a piercing gun for some reason I'm still not certain of. So most of my lobe piercings she did usually at like family picnics.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
that's cool.
Party's winding down. It's like, oh, let's pierce some ears. The piercing gun's coming.
Oh my god, that's when my Italian family was bringing out like the shots. At least you guys are bringing out like productive things.
Yeah, at least my second and third hole, and only one of them in the leg. So what? That's like 4, maybe 6 of my earrings. Only one of them ever got infected, and I had to let it close up. Wow. That's a pretty good track record for just like at home.
That's a really good track record.
That's a really good track record too, because I used to have like 3 and 1 up here, and the first 2 I got done with the gun at like Claire's, and then the third one I got done at a tattoo and piercing shop with a needle because I thought you had to, but apparently you don't. I thought you were supposed to. Yeah. For like the third one. It's better
because then you can like thread the jewelry and stuff. Some of mine I've gotten done with needles, and some I've gotten done with a gun. At least one of my cartilage ones was done with the gun in the mall.
Damn.
I
didn't realize that. For whatever reason, I thought you after like 2 you had to go to the tattoo store / piercing store. Yeah, there you go.
I got my first 2 from the Rocky Point Jewelers because they just did piercings there. My parents were like, this seems more sanitary. Like, this is classy. Let's go to the jewelry store and get it done. The second ones I definitely got at a mall. Did I get the third ones with you, Amanda? I think I got the third ones and the one up here with you in college. I definitely got the belly button with you.
Yeah, we got the belly button.
Oh my god, did we have the same piercing journey, all of us?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Colleen, we definitely.
A lot of my piercings were with Amanda.
we did get 2 because I did my rook when you did your belly button, and I think the one that we got together at the mall has since closed up because the other cartilage one that I'm thinking of that I got at the mall, Eddie and I did together.
That's right.
On a day off from orientation training.
I knew. Oh yes, I think I knew that. Okay.
I used to have a lot more earrings than I do now.
She has. Well, I had to take my belly button ring out when I got pregnant with Zach because I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. It's probably time to just let it go.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that you made it that long.
I am too.
When I just didn't take it out. The same as this. I don't think I've ever really taken this out. I had 2 kids and nobody made me take this earring out.
Well, some of them, that's true. It's like I've had some that I've like, you keep in during surgeries because they're just like hard to get out. Like I think this, like the rook one I have now, I have since changed because the one that the piercer gave was actually like a belly button ring, and it was like way too big, and seedy Poughkeepsie tattoo parlor for you. But like the one I have
that is where we went, right?
Yeah, we went to the place near across the street from school. It was like where McCoy.
Yeah, from the McCoy. Like across from the diner, like that whole area, right? Like that side.
Yeah, it was in there, like near Campus Deli.
Yes.
And I think it promptly closed down. Like I don't think it was still there by the time we graduated. It's certainly not there now.
No.
A lot of this stuff's not there now.
Oh,
sadly.
No. I hope Campus Deli is still there.
I can't remember when I took my navel ring out. I know when I was 25, I was at work one day at like one of like my first like big girl job. I was like working at the Forest Service, and one day like I just went to the bathroom and I took out my tongue ring, and that was that. And I can't remember if I did the belly button ring the same day or if that was before it, but it was just like, yeah, it's time. We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been fun.
I think that was with the belt. Yeah. Mine was too. It was like, you know what? This is time. I also have a half innie, half outie. So they had to do the reverse piercing. So it was on the bottom, not the top. So everything I put in had to go in upside down. It was real weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
It was unique.
Yeah.
It was a unique belly button ring. Like, I was very limited. It was studs, and that was it. But I was happy for those studs. I was grateful for what I had.
Yeah.
But like, this is just hilarious. Like, we all really did grow up in the same era.
Yeah.
We really are the same age. We all went through
the same journey.
Same journey.
Oh, man. Okay, let's do the Andy update, and we'll do the Maths What She Said last.
All right. Well, Andy writes, in this past month in my coworkers' sleeping habits. Hey, broads, it's been about a month or so, and I wish I had more to report on. Valentine's Day came and went, and spent it solo as usual. Also, since the last time I wrote in, we hit the 5-year anniversary of the third and last date I've been on. Not a great anniversary, but in between those 5 years, we had a pandemic, among other things, and I'm still okay being single for now. Yes, we did have a global pandemic.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. So, want to take a guess as to how many times I've caught my coworkers sleeping? Hint, it's a higher number than the number of women I've slept with. 30. 30. At least once a day, I hear her snoring, then sometimes her humming a tune or clearing her throat in an attempt to cover it up.
Oh, Lord.
One time, I think she might have been asleep for an hour.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Look, I'm not even mad. If I had caught that other guy sleeping, I probably would have blown up at him so severely you three would have been able to hear it back when Shandy was in California. That said, we've been able to catch up with the backlog of stuff that accumulated when I was alone, and while she dozes off, she still gets work done, and we don't have much left over from day to day. That's about it for now. I'd really like to have some big news in the department that caused me to write in the first place. But aside from my coworker needing to do something about her sleep habits, things are fine. # I'm with hers, Andy.
Oh my gosh. What a story.
Damn.
Wow.
That's
an hour.
What is her
an hour
nap at work?
It's a fucking great nap.
Yeah.
What is her official title? Do you have supervisors? Let me check in on you guys. Like, I need even more information because, as Amanda would say, I have questions.
How can I get this gig?
Yeah, seriously.
Yes.
Maybe I'd be better rested if I could. If I had a job where I could take an hour nap. And the work would still get done. That's the amazing thing.
No, they're killing
my
it.
hero. Not only is she getting plenty of sleep, but she's getting her work done too.
She's a senior, right? So she can teach you the ways. She knows shit.
She could be your Jedi master.
Well, people are more productive if they're well rested.
So. Like, do you ever just look at her and she just looks at you and she's like, "This is the way." And you're like, "Yes."
Come to me, I will teach you. I don't think you're ready.
Fuck.
Wow.
Speaking of International Women's Week Day, like that lady is fucking classy AF. Like, good for her. What
aspire.
A beast.
Let us aspire to be like Andy's coworker.
Be like Andy's coworker. She went beast mode while going into sleep mode, and that's pretty fantastic. All right. Well, let's finish up the laughs. Thank you for the update, Andy. Let's finish up the laughs with the Maths What She Said. Woo!
All right. How can I do both?
There's like thermal activity going on.
Only did it once. We'll try again.
I will try for the first time.
I really did it, and I'm so glad I did. I really enjoyed it.
Oh my God, that sounds like it could come from one of the coming of age movies we're watching next week.
Right?
Anyway, didn't have it on the plane.
Shandy saw it in person. She says in third person.
As as one does. You're sitting there for 2 or 3 hours squeezing the whole time.
Yes, I know. That's what she said. It's better if you see it in person.
Fair enough.
Yeah, usually.
That was 3 weeks worth.
Thank you all for joining us on this journey tonight.
Well, glad we ended on that. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's it. Show's done. Thank you all for joining us on this journey tonight. Thank you to the patrons, especially the ones that contribute a certain level, and that'd be Eckhart Rigner, Maggie the Magnificent, Joanne with the Plan, and Ed the Creepy Poopy Head Mailman. Speaking of Ed the Creepy Poopy Head Mailman, the Survivor JJC bonus show for the patrons is going strong. Both my kids did the one last week. It is a hot fucking mess, but I hope you enjoy it. It's only 10 minutes. We go through everything. We fight. We yell at each other. We get our butts stuck in between the couch and the table. That was Zachary. Well, I mean, who else would it be, really? Alex's butt's too tiny to get stuck anywhere. We talk about the challenges. I mean, we do it all. It's a very action-packed 10 minutes. It's like the podcaster's dream. 10 minutes, boom, hit all the points. Well, we will be continuing to do that. So if you are a patron at the $5 or more level, check it out. Even if you don't watch Survivor, spoiler alert, they're 8 and 5. They're not talking really about Survivor in depth. It's basically like, Mommy, you would do bad at this challenge. I would do good. The end. Now let's yell at each other for 9 more minutes. No, I'm not talking this up as well as you should be. Give it a listen, though. It's a short listen. You could, do it while you're like sitting on the toilet checking your Twitter or whatever. It's very, very short. Very short. Yes, that's what she said, Matt. Okay. But if you'd like to become a patron, patreon.com/JandJack. If you have any feedback for next week's shows, I'm so excited to talk about these movies. Send us an email. That anything else, thebroadcasters3@gmail.com. 331-276-2373 is the phone number. We have a Facebook page. We're in the Jay and Jack Facebook page. I make posts every week for feedback. So if that's easier for you to leave the feedback there, do that too. I would love to talk more about this and hear what you guys have to say. Okay. Did I forget anything? I think I've got everything.
I think you got it.
I think you got it.
All right. Well, on that note, thank you all for listening. We'll see you next week. My name is Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.